Heathrow again. That was Johnny number 5. He's doing the cleaning the floors at Heathrow. The automation of society continues. It's very courteous, sorry. So BA to Olbia, very much looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy one again, a little bit later going out than normal. Straight into shakedown tomorrow, and yeah, let's get it on. Not the most conventional place for breakfast. We're in Padru on the way up to stage 2. Stage 2 is being talked about an awful lot.
Promise it's not all for us.
It's all for me. Another week and another challenging road.
Adventure, David.
Adventurous road for the Dirtfish crew. And so far, touch wood, all going well. We thought we'd done quite well coming up here in our car. Your man there has brought his Harley up on what looks like a kind of part slick on the front.
What we will do.
They are ants with a view, at least. Oh, look at that rain coming in.
I made it look heavy. That was my best Oscar kind of.
This is obviously us cleaning the line, cleaning all of the rocks off. We're just filming a piece about stage 2. How rough it is, how tricky this first hairpin is coming down here. Elliot and Cole there just talking a lot about the rain and the surface change in the middle of this corner, and some of the rocks. The rocks are massive, absolutely huge. Look at that! Puddles everywhere, lots of puddlage into quite a tricky, narrow section between the trees. It's not going to dry. It's raining quite heavily as well. I'm getting quite wet, so we'll actually go and get in the car. So you come out of a hairpin or a slower corner back there and flat out now over this jump.
Ooh, you're still in
And
there.
yeah, still in here. And are you going to land in the puddle? Ooh. Well, probably not run Elliot over. If we thought the man on the Harley was doing well, this guy's doing extremely well. There are, of course, lots of famous jumps in world rallying, and this absolutely has to be one of the most famous. Micky's jump, Montelerno stage. 20 kilometers in, 30 kilometers to go, off in that direction. 999 meters here. So jumping in by 1 meter will take you over a kilometer high. It is pretty amazing. Down there, the brick wall where Chris Atkinson flew straight over here and landed somewhere down there. It is quite deceptive. It's a really quick approach. There's a left-hander down there that is reasonably quick, but you've got to be on the brakes. If you took this absolutely flat, you would probably clear the brick wall there. So yeah, it is a tricky approach. So we do have a small issue this morning in that basically the cars are going all the way up the road and all the way up this mountain. It is unbelievably narrow, like just about a car's width all the way up there, and the cars are just not really stopping here. We can't get to them because if we drive up that hill, we're not going to be able to get back down. So not ideal. Apologies that we couldn't bring you the normal Friday morning service. At least the Black Cat's okay. That has been our morning, really, just staring at the phone, hoping for phone signal to send videos and information and what have you.
Holy cow.
Sadly, Elliot hasn't learned to send tweets quicker. Very disappointing behaviour. And we've lost Colin. Colin
It's
should
quiet,
be here.
isn't it?
Very quiet. We've just had the whole Calais cow incident, so we have run. Little dog there. See the little dog in there. Obviously, the cows were not a welcome part of Calais Day. We've left Col at the end of 4, and we have come back into town to try and send the video to the boys and send a tweet. Obviously, holding her arm out of the window is working a treat there. Lube has stopped just up there. No trouble for him at all. Danny is coming out of the stage any second. Here's Danny's car.
onto the car. The
Doing their piece to camera.
like space flames and the parts on the car.
Danny Sordo. Cars all have to be washed before they come in to service.
Okay.
That is Thierry and Sebastian going into Montelerno, the long stage, for the second time. If you look up there, you might see some lightning. A little bit of pizza before we start the Friday review. Actually forgot what day it was whilst sending videos. Drinking orange soda. Are you ready to go, Elliot?
Ready when? Are you going to finish that and then we film, or are we going to graze and...
Blue skies and sunrise. And a cat on the roof over there. See the cat on the roof? Just after 6 on Saturday morning. Time to leave. Back to Colin, who's trying to make a cup of coffee this morning. Not gone well. Small issue in that Colin parked the car and we didn't get a ticket. We're not entirely sure getting out of the car park, but we'll give it a go. Go on, mate. Go as you like.
Go on. Just to make sure he's making sure we're there. Making sure we're there.
No, he's going very slowly to make sure that.
Yes. Oh yeah. Thank you.
Feels like we were only here 2 hours ago, probably 12 hours ago. Allée de Sala. Absolutely pouring with rain last night. Now bright and sunny. Lots of tea, iced tea. One of the best things about rallying, we're about to go into day 2. Stage number 8 is about to start. Hold that thought. This guy here, your farmer man in here, has just been out and herded his goats, come out of his farm here, and he's driven away up the road here. So we have a farmer going about his daily business, doing his goat herding, lovely fella. And we've got round 6 of the World Rally Championship, the best championship in the whole wide world, going right past his gate. How cool is that? An 8-time world champion drive past him. He's just away down to get the morning paper. What's the name of this place, Cole?
This is Baduzzo.
Baduzzo.
You want to see my art?
Let's see some of Colin Clark's art.
Yeah, that's really art in it. There's a car there, look. Beautiful flower, beautiful rally car, beautiful building. Is that art?
Put aftershave on this morning.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'll tell you what it is. It's Gio by Giorgio Armani.
When in Italy, why wouldn't you wear a bit of Giorgio Armani? So the cars have come out of the stage just there, not maybe 1 kilometre down that road, and Elvin has stopped here. We know that he's had an issue with water splash. Seems that he's lost some guard from the bottom of the car, and there's a lot of water coming out of the car, out of the engine. You can see it. You can hear Elvin shouting there. He's not talking to Scotty. He's actually talking. They've got the phone. It's on the floor. The phone that we're talking to his engineer. It's kind of like a live thing. The phone's on speakerphone, and he's just shouting to the engineer for advice, trying to figure out how to plug this hole where the water's coming from.
David on the road section, beautiful views. No time to take in the views though.
No time, Colin, no time at all. We are chasing within the speed limit. Elvin Evans.
We're following the road book between stage 10 and stage 11. The next one we're looking for is this one here, the second box down. That's the next junction. You might say, why don't we just follow Google Maps? We do occasionally, but when you absolutely want to make sure you're on the road section, you're following the cars, just in case Evan stops, you've got to follow the road book.
That is that's the hairpin right.
This is it.
That's the long hairpin left around the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're parked up just over there behind the crowds.
And to the tarmac. And disappointing. Well, luckily we did get to see it live.
Look at that. That's the tent. That's the top of the tent.
Yeah.
Just to let you know as well, it does look as if Elvin's got into the stage. We were following him. He did all that wonderful work, didn't he?
Yep.
Looks as if he made it into the stage. So fingers crossed now he gets it through the stage.
Well, we have joined this lovely gentleman, our new best friend, Dutchman, born in Italy, moved to Holland, and here for 2 weeks in Tempio seeing his sister. So he's become part of Dirtfish Live Centre today. So thank you very much. Not entirely sure what his name is.
Well, that is Sebastian Ogier, the first stage after lunch. He, well, would you believe, he also encountered problems in a water splash towards the end of the stage.
Drive.
It's mental. The weather has gone mad. Mad! It's basically just flooding off the field onto the road.
Where are we off to now, chaps?
We're off to catch Ogier. So Ogier has come off the road 1.3 k's, 1.2, 1.3 k's into stage 14. We were heading to the end. We've turned around. We've managed to work out where he is. It looks as if this road will take us to a hairpin, literally 100, maybe 200 meters from where Ogier has come off. So fingers crossed, we will get to Sebastian Ogier.
It's always bittersweet, isn't it, when you find these cars. Ogier was just driving brilliantly, having a stellar event. I mean, that road is absolutely, it just looks like absolute ice, doesn't it? You know, so slippery. We've got a bit of a puncture there. Cole's got his new trousers dirty.
And these trainers up. Listen, they were almost in the bin after New Zealand last year. I put them in the washing machine. They came up like new.
They're going back in the washing machine. That is the end of a very long second day of Rally Italy Sardinia, and to celebrate the end of a very long day, actually we've still got a bit of typing to do, a little bit of work to do, but we are going to go into the pizza from the nice lady.
What is the best pizza? The best one. Which one is the best?
We're going to get a pizza and we're going to see you tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it. A big Sunday at dirtfish.com. Shoes in the oven. What can possibly go wrong? The shoes will be dry in the morning and we'll go into Sunday with very warm feet. Last night's pizza boxes and this morning's espresso. Out to these hills this morning. Elliot and Colin have already gone. I am not going out this morning. It's time to go into the service park. We'll go and ask Tom Fowler what's going on. Look at a huge telly in the Dirtfish house. The best channel, obviously. The only channel to watch, Dirtfish's YouTube channel. Full analysis, exclusive analysis of what's going on with Sebastian's car there. Let's get on with Sunday and let's go and see what the service park's got to say. Fabulous Texas Solberg car. Lots of lovely Group 8. Boys from Pirelli doing a good job. The harbour that the winner won't be jumping into today. Quite sad that. Always a huge tradition for the winner to jump in the harbour, but not this year. hopefully back in Alghero. They'll be back in the sea this time next year. So that's it. Rally Italy, Sardinia, done. Final remaining couple of tasks of the weekend. Talk to the drivers in the media zone and then record end of event review. That's cool. Takes a little bit of understanding exactly what it is. Farewell to the service park. Hello to the rain. Let's go and talk to them.